What's up guys, it's me again, Crushed Pixel. The cinematic you're currently seeing in the background was generated using my Camera Studio filter version number 3. And yes, that's right, there is another final version to the Camera Studio MC Edit filter because there were some complaints under the video of version 2 that the filter is outdated and it's throwing an error when running the filter. So here we go with the third version, and thanks to DJI Music there are now some very cool additions, and you definitely need to check out his channel. He makes very awesome stuff and custom maps, and he added some more possibilities to the filter, and I bug fixed the version that he created, and now it works with the newest Minecraft versions. And I just simply want to show you how to create your own cinematic. So first of all, what we need is sponges and endstone. Yes, that's right, we need sponges and endstone. So if I simply put a sponge here and an endstone there and put signs on top of that, we can create new Camera Studio paths. So for example, let me just place some signs here. This is the first location that I will be at when running my cinematic. So I'm standing on this sponge block here, because it has the number 1, I start there. And this endstone block is the location where I will look at during the cinematic. And this one matches this sponge because it has the number 1 on the sign as well. And at the second location of the cinematic, let's say I want to be here and I want to look somewhere here. So I'll just place my endstone there, put a sign with number 2 on top of it, and I will look in that direction. Okay, and as a third point, let's say I want to see a bit more of the environment, so I'll put my sponge there. And I want to have a look here, but a nice thing that I can do is I can write multiple coordinates on one sign. So in location 3, 4 and 5 I will look to that endstone block. So if I now put another sponge there, I will also look to that endstone block when I'm at position 4. And finally, let me put sponge number 5 there. And this is actually everything that we need for the filter to do its job. So the filter is simply going to generate a Camera Studio path using the filter. From here, this is the first location. Then it's going to smoothly fly there and look there. Then it's going to fly here, look there, fly here, look there, and so on. And you can simply define the flying path using sponge and endstone blocks with a sign on top of them, and I think it's pretty cool. So let's just go over to MC Edit and see how to use the filter. Now I'm here in MC Edit and I've opened up the world, and you can see all of these sponges and endstone blocks. And in order to apply the filter, you first need to select all of the blocks, all of the sponge blocks and endstone blocks, really all of them. And then what you need to do is, I've not selected them yet. I have. Okay, so they are all selected now. I can check that using Analyze. And did I select? There should be 3 endstone. And where is the rest of the sponge? And 5 sponges. Yes, I selected all of them. And then I simply go to Filter and select Camera Studio V3. The original filter is by me, it's modified by DJI Music, and I made some bug fixes to it. And here we have some new stuff that hasn't been there before. The total travel time is the time in seconds that the traveling will last. So I will just make, let's say, 40 seconds out of it. You should always use at least double the amount of time that your video should be long in the end, because Minecraft can only teleport you 20 times per second, and if you want to have a smooth video, you should speed it up by at least 2 times. And yeah, so I will just take 40 seconds for the video to be 20 seconds long in the end. And the filter mode is target view, because whenever I'm at a sponge, my target, I will look at an endstone. So this is just a filter mode that we're going to run first. And use absolute coordinates. I'm just going to leave that, because this way your player can just move around. And here we have the player tag that is going to be used when the redstone structure is generated. And I'm simply using @a here. This feature was actually added by DJI Music. So earlier I used @p, score camera min 1. So only the players with a camera score of at least 1 are getting teleported. But for this example I'm going to use @a, and then I would simply hit filter. And now I'm going to be asked where I should save my schematic, the schematic that was generated, but I know that you can see it. So I will simply save that schematic. And yeah, what we need to do then is, I'm sure we do not want to keep these points in our map, so I will select remove location markers and run the filter again. This will take some time again. Okay, after some time you see all of the signs are gone, and the sponge and ender blocks as well. You should note that only the endstone blocks get removed that have a sign on top of them with a digit in the first place. So yeah, it won't mess up any of your builds. Okay, then I simply hit save to clean the world. And let me just deselect all of it so it's less laggy. And what we do then is we import the schematic that we've just saved. And I need to look for it. Okay, here we have it. And you see there is a lot of command blocks that are being generated. So I will just put them somewhere. Of course, you should put them somewhere where the player can't see them in the end. Why is MCEdit so laggy? And yeah, so I will just put them up here. And before you will be able to use the structure, you need to hit filter again and run it in schematic fix mode to simply prepare the command blocks for being used by the player. And after that you should not move them anymore, because MCEdit always wants to modify the coordinates of teleport locations if you import a schematic, and it's nasty, so I needed to edit them using the schematic fix mode. Okay, then I simply hit save again, and we can head back to our Minecraft world again after we're done. Okay, here I'm back in Minecraft, and this is the structure that MCEdit has generated for me. And what you want to do is move to this position of your structure, and this is always the first position that the structure is going to start moving you. And you simply go here and you can add a command block saying game mode 3 at all, which means if you put a redstone block here, it's going to start the cinematic and it will put everybody into game mode 3. And you see it now targets everybody, because that's what you selected in the MCEdit filter options. And okay, so if we now manually or using a redstone contraption put a redstone block here, you see the cinematic is starting. I'm currently showing you the speeded up version of the cinematic, but you see it's pretty awesome. And these are the possibilities with the filter version number 3. Make sure to check out DJI Music. Thanks for watching, see you in the next video. Bye.